LA Rider is brought to you by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers, serving Louisiana motorcyclists and their families for nearly 2 decades. Dudley DeBosier, official injury lawyers for the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign.
When you're on a motorcycle, you got to look out for all kinds of stuff. But after a crash, it's a danger you can't see that can really get you.
The insurance company is working behind the scenes to deny you compensation.
They're building a case against you, but at Dudley DeBosier, we're working for you.
Keep your head on a swivel. Let these guys look out for you. Motorcycle crash? Demand different. Demand Dudley DeBosier. 444-4444.
Hello and welcome to LA Rider, Louisiana's #1 source for motorcycle travel, lifestyles, and adventure. I'm T.W. Robinson, so glad you're joining us today. This week we take a ride to Natchez, Mississippi and check out a brand new restaurant that has people standing in line for one of their New Orleans style po' boys. Tammy and I pay a visit to a very authentic Irish pub in the heart of Monroe, check out the food and talk about Louisiana music with its owner. And we say goodbye to a legendary custom motorcycle builder. All this plus much more in this week's edition of LA Rider. So grab your gear and let's take a ride. Welcome once again to LA Rider. I'm T.W. Robinson. Everyone knows the po' boy was invented in New Orleans, but I found some pretty good ones all over South Louisiana. And recently I heard someone was serving up a pretty authentic New Orleans style po' boy north of the state line in Natchez, Mississippi. Well, you know, I just had to check it out. Any day is a good day for a ride. And a ride to Natchez, Mississippi is always a great way to spend a little time on your favorite iron pony. Whether I'm cruising along the tree-shrouded 2-lane back roads of rural Mississippi or enjoying the spectacular wide-open rolling hills of U.S. Highway 61, the hour-and-a-half trip north from Baton Rouge to Natchez is one of my favorite rides. The roads are beautiful and the scenery is spectacular. And if you're not in a hurry to get there, you can really kick back and enjoy the ride. Once there, Natchez has a lot to offer. Old plantations, great shopping, and lots of great places to eat and drink. And if you like New Orleans style po' boys, there's a new place you should definitely check out. Located right on the bluff just a few hundred feet from the Mississippi River, Wardo's had only been open a week when I visited, but it was already attracting quite a lunchtime crowd.
We opened a week ago, a little over a week ago. We started back in May trying to get it ready. Took an old building right here and just completely renovated it.
Intimate and friendly is a great way to describe the atmosphere at Wardo's. After placing my order at the register, I grabbed a seat at the counter, where I had a great time watching my order being prepared and chatting with the staff. I'm getting the Old Tom turkey with cheese, of course, Swiss cheese, Cajun spiced turkey. While waiting for my order, I also learned there was a connection between Wardo's and a well-known Monroe, Louisiana restaurant, the Waterfront Grill.
Jane and Sam Weems, they have the Waterfront Grill in Monroe. Jane's my sister, one of my older sisters. And we started to throw around the idea about doing a restaurant here also. They've been talking about it for years. One of my other sisters, my younger sisters, wanted to invest in it. So we got us all together and we just started throwing around ideas and it was born. we just started throwing around ideas, and Wardo's came to mind because that's our older brother, my older brother. He's in between some of my older sisters and myself, and he died about 3 years ago unexpectedly, and we just wanted to do a little tribute to him, and so we came up with the name Wardo's, and it's gone from there.
Despite the lunchtime crowd, my po' boy was ready in less than 10 minutes. A fully dressed Old Tom turkey with a side of Zapp's potato chips. I think it's a winner. Winner turkey dinner.
That's good. It's got just enough kick to it. Yes. Really good.
Oh, that was delicious. Gosh, that's really good. And the bread is wonderful.
Oh, that bread is.
Where's the bread come from?
New Orleans.
New Orleans bread. Well, no wonder it's good.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. How do you enjoy everything?
By the way, Granning says more outdoor seating is planned, but I suggest you try and grab a seat at the counter like I did. It really adds a lot to your Wardo's experience. Oh my goodness, that was so delicious. That New Orleans po' boy bread just makes it. And let me give you a hint. Don't order the half one, eat the whole one, because it's that good. And I'll be back next time for some of the white chocolate bread pudding or some of the famous milkshakes they have here. If you're looking for a great po' boy, check out Wardo's in Natchez. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Stay with us. More LA Rider is coming up right after this.
LA Rider is brought to you by the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign, a 501c3 nonprofit organization exclusively dedicated to promoting motorcycle awareness and rider safety throughout Louisiana and the nation.
I didn't see him.
She just came out of nowhere.
God, what am I gonna do?
Watch for us.
See us.
Watch for us.
See us.
Watch for us. See us. Watch for us.
See us.
Watch for us.
Save us.
Nearly 2/3 of all motorcycle fatalities are caused by distracted and inattentive drivers. Please, watch for motorcycles. Improve your skills. Make U-turns with ease. Tighten your corners and ride with more confidence and greater control. Sign up now for Cajun Thunder's Motorcycle Skills Training Course, taught by Police Instructor Mike Richard and Amanda Joe at Cajun Thunder's state-of-the-art facility in Ponchatoula. Take your riding skills to the next level with Cajun Thunder's Rider Advancement Training.
I'm T.W. Robinson, and we're here at Road Dog's big birthday bash and anniversary blowout.
I'll tell you what, I'm more than blessed with the way things have turned out, and I owe it all to my knowledgeable staff and the good people of Louisiana who support me. Obviously I can't do this without them. It hasn't been a struggle because there's an old saying, if you do something that you love for a living, then you're already getting paid. So thank you to all the people that support my shop, my family-owned local business. It's been a blessing. This is all Kim, once again, because if it wasn't for my beautiful wife, we'd probably be standing in something that didn't look this nice. I guarantee that, because I kept saying, I just want to get open, I just want to get open. She was, oh no, we got to have the flags, we got to have the art, but she was right. Okay, I've been married 25 years, you're always right, honey.
We have so many friends and customers and friends that are customers is the main thing, and a lot of support, and because of that, we have this. And we are so happy. This is exactly what we wanted to be doing when we were 65 years young, and that's what we're doing.
I've got a lot of help from a lot of people. I've got Kevin DeLon out there cooking brisket and hot dogs and hamburgers. I've got some of the guys from some of the local motorcycle clubs helping me, came down this morning to help me set up. I got little Fast Jacks Racing, the little kid that I sponsor out there. He's doing really good. So, you know, I've been able to this year, I give back. I sponsor, you know, I made a large donation to MAC. I made a donation to Nation of Patriots. You know what I mean? You know, it's what it's all about.
Right.
You know, I don't know. I don't even get a paycheck. I don't know. My wife takes care of that.
Rob is doing what he loves to do. You know, if he doesn't touch a bike for 2 days, he's out of control. He can't stand it.
When I leave here at night and I lock that door and I'm walking to my bike, I turn around and I'm like, that's mine. Okay?
Aww.
It's mine.
What a wonderful reflection on your first year. Oh, thank you, sweetie.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
All right. Good luck editing that one down.
For the best in restorative and cosmetic dental care, choose Dr. Jason Hutto. Your smile is important, and so is your overall oral health. And at the dental office of Jason Hutto, our aim is to provide the highest quality dental care. From implants and cosmetic procedures to fillings, root canals, and cleaning, choose Dr. Jason Hutto.
Hi, I'm Jason Hutto. Call for your appointment today.
But not on Fridays. That's the day we ride.
At Jandy Imports, we have everything for your ride. From high-quality leather jackets, vests, and chaps, to saddlebags, luggage, and riding boots. We have a large selection of helmets, too, and feature a full line of AMSOIL and bike care products. At Jandy Imports, you'll find the area's largest selection of patches, all sewn on for you while you wait. You need it? We've got it. At Jandy Imports, the little store with the big inventory.
Come see us at Jandy Imports.
At G & Gonzalez, we do it all, from really big to the really small. Keeping you safe? No problem. We have the latest AOT racing gear found exclusively at G & Gonzalez. Don't monkey around, head on down to G & Gonzalez of Baton Rouge, where the fun begins.
For more than 40 years, Robert Rad Leonard has provided South Louisiana motorcyclists with all their needs, from a showroom jam-packed with all the latest gear to a full-service shop featuring skilled technicians who handle everything from routine service to complete engine rebuilds. Rad Cycles also carries a huge selection of pre-owned models and has the area's largest inventory of used bike parts. For all your riding needs, do what South Louisiana motorcyclists have been doing since 1978. Go Rad. Rad Cycles. They're rider recommended. Looking for a trailer? Check out Mike Gerald's Trailer Depot. At Mike's 2 Baton Rouge locations, you'll find a huge inventory of high-quality motorcycle trailers, boat trailers, cargo trailers, utility trailers, and custom-built trailers. Plus, the largest inventory of trailer parts and accessories in the area. Can't find that perfect trailer? Let Mike build one for you. Mike Gerald's Trailer Depot. 2 locations in Baton Rouge to serve you. They're rider recommended.
Want a high-quality used motorcycle delivered to your door with a money-back guarantee? At usedbikesdirect.com, you can choose from hundreds of high-quality American, Japanese, and European motorcycles. Just browse our website, pick your bike, get your financing, and arrange your trade-in, all from the comfort of your home. And we'll deliver it straight to your door for free, complete with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Buying a used motorcycle has never been easier or safer. Just go to usedbikesdirect.com and start shopping.
Welcome back. Those who know me know I have a little Irish blood in me. Heck, St. Patrick's Day is one of my favorite holidays. And when Tammy told me there was a very authentic Irish pub in the heart of Monroe, naturally I said, let's go. And I quickly learned there's a lot more to Enoch's than just Irish beer.
After a few hours of riding the back roads of Northeast Louisiana, it's time to get changed and have a night on the town in Monroe, or Funroe as we like to call it. On most nights, you can find live music at Enoch's Irish Pub on Louisville Avenue. It's a Monroe institution.
We opened in 1980, St. Patrick's Day, my wife and I, and you know, it took off like a rocket because of one very crazy event that happened in 1980. John Lennon died. And we got publicity. I put up a big sign over our front door. It said, "In loving memory of John Lennon." Music was not our intention at first, but boy, it kind of became that.
Enoch Doyle Jeter is not a musician, but he said he quickly learned after moving here from Pennsylvania that this Delta region was rich with talent, so he wanted to showcase that.
We'd have a punk band one night, next night we'd have a Cajun band, next night Jerry Jeff. You know, it was like psychotic.
Right.
And people always said, "Oh, you did this to attract business." No, it's because we liked it.
Jeter loves to have singers from this area on stage, but if these walls could talk, and in a way they do, they will tell you that he's also had some of the biggest names in music perform here.
Well, everybody says, "How did you get Leon Russell here and Jerry Jeff Walker and all these other people?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we fed them and gave them free beer."
Now that Jeter has handed the reins of the establishment over to his son, he's had time to organize the creation of the Northeast Louisiana Music Trail. The first marker was for Fred Carter Jr. in Winsboro.
We wanted to do something for 40 years, basically, that would honor some of these performers that we knew, lucky enough, played for us in some instances, that were from here. And people just didn't know it. People didn't know Fred Carter Jr. was from Winsboro, Tony Joe White from Oak Grove. As some examples, Mabel John from Bastrop, first woman signed to Motown. So the last 5 years, I got serious about it with a lot of help, and we started looking at honoring these people with historical markers, much like the markers that are in Mississippi Blues Trail.
While Jeter's love of music makes this pub a great gathering place for the locals, it's his love of a good cheeseburger that keeps them coming back.
I think a burger with a fried egg on it is the bomb.
Don't you? I do too.
TW and I have worked up quite the appetite, and Enoch's choices of hamburgers is off the charts. It's hard to narrow it down, but we did.
I had decided today that I'd never tried the Elvis burger, you know, with the resurgence of Elvis in the movie and everything. Right. And I, for my breakfast, normally do peanut butter and bananas. So guess what I got?
Well, wait, let's open that up and
I'm going to show you what's on this burger. Look at that. All right, so you got the peanut butter, you got the banana, and we're going to add a little honey. Oh my gosh, have you ever in your wildest dreams imagined this would be a burger? Oh, and look, there's bacon. There's... Girl.
I think Elvis liked bacon, didn't he?
I think he, oh yeah, no, I think he did. Definitely. All right, you ready? Here we go. Who would have ever thought that would be delicious? But it is. Oh, thank you very much. Oh my gosh, that's good. All right, what'd you get? What'd you get?
Well, I have the authentic Irish breakfast burger.
Oh, you got the Irish breakfast. Okay.
With the egg on it.
Go big or go home. All right, ready?
Absolutely.
All right, ready? Love it?
What's not to love?
What's not to love? Everything about that makes my knees go weak. Wow. Where is a wheelbarrow when you need it?
Really?
I'm so full. But I'm telling you right now, that Elvis burger was amazing. It was good.
You know, when I read what was on it, the bananas, the peanut butter, and the honey.
Yeah.
On a burger?
You're like, that doesn't work.
No, it's not working for me.
But it did work.
It did work.
So worked, okay?
Well, I'll have to take your word for it.
Because I didn't share with you.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Because you did share with me and yours was really good.
I know.
You're good about that.
Mine was awesome. And you know what? Every time I think I've had the best burger in the world, I go to another burger place and I'm like,
No, this is the best. This is the best burger.
It was
I'm
awesome.
going to tell you, but right now, I need to go lay down.
Yet again, TW has a new favorite place. Glad I was able to introduce her to this little watering hole. I may not be Irish, but I sure feel lucky to have Enoch's in my own backyard.
Just a few weeks ago, another marker was unveiled along the Northeast Louisiana Music Trail. This one honoring West Monroe native Webb Pierce. We'll be right back.
At G & Gonzalez, we do it all, from really big to the really small. Keeping you safe? No problem. We have the latest AOT racing gear found exclusively at G & Gonzalez. Don't monkey around, head on down to G & Gonzalez of Baton Rouge, where the fun begins.
I didn't see him.
Watch for us.
She just came out of nowhere.
See us.
Oh, God, what am I gonna do?
Save us.
Please watch for motorcycles. You might just save someone's life. Motocross? We've got it at G & Gonzalez in Baton Rouge. All the bikes, all the gear, and the expertise to help make you #1 at the track. From beginner to expert, we've got just what you need at G & Gonzalez in Baton Rouge. Come see us today at G & Gonzalez, Louisiana's oldest family-owned power sports dealer, located in downtown Baton Rouge in the shadow of the state capitol.
Race on down to G & Gonzalez. Becoming #1 starts here.
We're waiting for you!
I didn't see him.
Watch for us.
She just came out of nowhere.
See us.
Oh, God, what am I gonna do?
Save us.
Please watch for motorcycles. You might just save someone's life.
Just putting on leather and sitting on a bike doesn't make someone a biker. And it's easy to tell the posers from the pros.
Same goes for law firms. Just because someone's a lawyer doesn't mean they know motorcycle cases.
At Dudley DeBosier, we've been fighting for injured bikers all over Louisiana for years.
After a crash, get experience on your side. Call Dudley DeBosier. Motorcycle crash? Demand different. Demand Dudley DeBosier. 444-4444.
Support motorcycle safety and encourage other drivers to watch for motorcycles. Purchase a motorcycle awareness specialty plate for your car, truck, or motorcycle. For an additional $25 a year, you can help the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign promote safety, awareness, and training programs throughout Louisiana. I'm T.W. Robinson. No matter what you ride, put a MAC plate on it and help support motorcycle awareness wherever you go.
Improve your skills. Make U-turns with ease. Tighten your corners and ride with more confidence and greater control. Sign up now for Cajun Thunder's Motorcycle Skills Training Course, taught by police instructor Mike Richard and Amanda Joe at Cajun Thunder's state-of-the-art facility in Ponchatoula. Take your riding skills to the next level with Cajun Thunder's Rider Advancement Training.
Welcome back. I'm TW, and this is LA Rider. Last week, LA Rider lost a good friend, and the Louisiana motorcycle community lost a true icon. He was known to as many customers and friends as simply Coyote. He built his first custom bike while still in high school, and over the next 50 years or so, his incredible creations graced the pages of every major biker magazine in the country. People came from far and wide to have Coyote customize their ride, and his work racked up so many trophies that he didn't have enough room to store them all. Coyote's annual Harley-Ween parties were legendary. Each year, hundreds of friends and customers would gather in his shop, usually on the weekend before Halloween, for free food and drink. And it was at one of those Harley-Ween gatherings that I discovered that even his regular customers had no idea what his real name was. Coyote has been building custom bikes since he was a teenager. Long before the chopper craze, Coyote's bikes were winning trophies and rave reviews all over the country. So who is this master builder? Known only as Coyote. Well, apparently his real name, yes, he actually has one, is a closely guarded secret that even some of his biggest fans and customers don't know. What is Coyote's real name?
What's his real name? I don't know. I've always known him by Coyote.
So, what is Coyote's real name?
I don't know.
See? I'm not
Don't know.
I'm not the only one that doesn't know. What is Coyote's real name?
Oh, shoot, I've always known him as Coyote.
There you go. See, I don't know it either. Do you know?
Coyote.
No?
Coyote.
Coyote?
Yep, that's it.
All right. What is Coyote's real name?
I couldn't tell you that.
I've known Coyote for 30 plus years and I don't know it.
I have no idea.
Do you know what Coyote's the real name is? What's his real name? You don't know?
Do you know Coyote's real name?
No, I don't, but I wish I did.
But it doesn't matter. He lets you come and eat his food.
You got that right. Hey, I thank him for that. I thank you. He's a real fine man.
Coyote himself won't divulge it or tell you why he's called Coyote.
I howl a lot.
Oh. So how did you get the name Coyote?
It's been with me all my life. I really don't know. It just showed up one day.
Even people who have known him since childhood have a hard time recalling his real name.
I live we grew up next door to each other.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. So Coyote is his real first name?
That's what we've always called him.
Frustrated in our attempts to uncover Coyote's full name, we went straight to an undisputable source, his mom. Surely she could tell us. We're doing a survey here to see how many people know what Coyote's real name is. Oh, heck, why destroy the mystery? Don't worry, Coyote, your secret is safe with me.
Maybe I just looked like one at the time.
At the time.
Maybe things have changed over the years. But it stuck, works with the business.
Well,
So it seems like everybody knows it.
Oh,
See, now, if I decide to get in trouble or something, I can change my name and nobody will know who I am.
LA Rider is brought to you by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers, serving Louisiana motorcyclists and their families for nearly 2 decades. Dudley DeBosier, official injury lawyers for the Motorcycle Awareness Campaign.
When you're on a motorcycle, you got to look out for all kinds of stuff. But after a crash, it's a danger you can't see that can really get you.
The insurance company is working behind the scenes to deny you compensation.
They're building a case against you, but at Dudley DeBosier, we're working for you.
Keep your head on a swivel. Let these guys look out for you. Motorcycle crash? Demand different. Demand Dudley DeBosier. 444-4444.
God bless chrome cowgirls like us.